Have you ever married your Facebook stalker? I have. Well, we got a show for you. Hey, is this thing on? Hey y'all, my name is Misha and this is my husband TJ. This is our first official vlog on our We the Woodards channel. We're gonna start making family vlogs and we have a really cute kid. His name is Zion Woodard. He's taking a nap. Anywho, this is the story of how we met, and my husband makes fun of me because I'm like a big nerd. Black and white people.
Alright, my name is TJ, and this is Misha, and we the Woodards.
Living in harmony.
Alright. We're gonna start off by talking about how we met. It was 2009. I was in a band.
It wasn't 2009. It was in
Yeah, it wasn't 2009.
It was New Year's of 2009.
But it was
2010.
It was 2009 whenever I saw you. How about that?
Okay, alright. It was 2009 whenever he saw me.
A lead guitarist in a band called Resurrect the Morning. We were a local band and we played shows in Nashville, Tennessee. We were just starting out, kind of, playing shows, trying to build up a fan base. One show in particular, she was volunteering there on staff at the venue. And so...
You gotta be a little bit more exciting. I was volunteering at this music venue in Nashville called Rocketown. I had seen his band play a few times, so I saw him around, but I wasn't really paying that much attention to him. But apparently he was checking me out.
Yeah, I was checking you out.
Oh yeah, because sure. I'm just that hot, okay? Oh, whatever.
So sanctified.
It better be edited in. And I was living in Nashville at the time, and I'd seen his band play a few times, but I didn't really notice him around. You go to hardcore shows or metal shows or punk shows anyway. It's just mainly all white dudes. Like the only black girl there, so. And
that's why she stood out.
Yeah, but he was just another white man in a sea of faces, so. Whoa! Anyways, so, throwing shade. Throwing flawless shade. He had started stalking me. Actually, let's go back, because he had seen me in the pit, actually.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then he started stalking me on Facebook. He makes fun of the way I talk, by the way. But
you guys will too, probably.
On. Okay. He was stalking me on Facebook and on MySpace and on Twitter. What had happened was I had seen him on Facebook and I was like, man, that is some fine white Wonder Bread.
Keep it G-rated.
Anyways, and I was like, dang, this guy is fine. As you can see, it's my sexy white man.
It's
my sexy white man. He started chatting with me on the Messenger. And it's Facebook Messenger.
It was back before Facebook Messenger, though. It was like...
Was it before Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, it was just like a...
No, it wasn't. It was on Messenger.
They have an app called Facebook Messenger now. It was on the chat thing in Facebook.
Okay, well, it was on Facebook chat. So we were talking on New Year's, and...
Yeah, we talked for like 5 hours.
We started talking. Anyways, 12 days later, he had asked me to be his girlfriend over the phone. And keep this in mind, we had seen each other around, but we never talked to each other in person.
I was too afraid to. I was too intimidated by her because
look how intimidating I am.
Hold on,
you know what I mean? I'm just so intimidated.
Let me talk.
If you're a guy, stay away.
I had always been attracted to black girls, but I had never dated any, or at least tried to date any black girls because I guess I was afraid they wouldn't like me back, thinking that I was attracted back. So when I saw her at the show, like, I wanted to talk to her, but I guess I was too intimidated, too afraid. She is my first black girlfriend ever.
And he put a ring on it.
Yeah, later on I put a ring on it. But we haven't got there yet.
Oh yeah, that's way far in the story. We had met in person. How we met in person, we met up at Opry Mills Mall in Bass Pro Shop.
Bass Pro Shop.
Skip something. Okay, 12 days later, he asked me to be his girlfriend over the phone, and he went, "Will you be my girlfriend?"
Yeah.
And I had said, yes. I still never met the guy in person. Do not advise that. Ladies or guys, just don't. Just don't. It's not safe, and it's definitely not smart.
Oh, yeah.
He looked really good, you know, and I've always been more attracted to, like, you know, the alternative guys anyway. I always wanted one, but I just couldn't get one. The guys that I could only ever get were like these, you know, thugged out, like, hey girl, what it is?
What it is, girl?
What it is?
Get them
What
digits.
up?
Hey, girl.
I'ma buy you a drink.
Hey, girl, let me get them digits. Hey, shawty, what you
Ow.
doing?
Hey, little mama.
Hey, let me holler. Holler at you. They was mad. He was mad at me.
He says he knows it, but I didn't really notice anything like that. But
I notice
anyways,
stuff like that. White guys notice stuff like that.
white guys notice.
Because we've experienced some, you know, racism. I think any interracial couple kind of experiences racism.
I don't
Not
think
harsh
we really
racism,
have.
but like at first, I know coming from a family that's never been outside their race. For what I know, we've never been outside of our race. So like, me being the first, I guess, you become more aware of like what other people think and what, like the looks that people give you. Either they don't quite understand or they just don't approve. But all that don't
Honestly,
matter though, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
We met up in person at Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous to be around him. And the first thing that I thought in my head when I was walking up to him, he was standing in front of this huge fish tank, and I was like, man, he's really short. And
Oh.
actually, before we met in person, we did video chat.
Yeah, we did Skype.
So we did Skype.
Skyped.
At first, it was kind of a long distance relationship because
Yeah, because it was like an hour and a half.
we lived. I mean, not
Away
really,
from where I
kind of. We
lived.
lived an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have my own car at the time, so when I'd want to go see him, I'd have to drive my mom's car. I love you, Mama. I love you so much.
I was broke. I was a broke musician. I was still trying to do the band. Since I was living at my grandmother's house at the time, so at the time, like I would do work around the house for her, like cut the yard or like do stuff, odds and ends for her, and she would give me money, and so all that money would go into gas in my car, and then I would have to I would drive up there to Nashville to see her.
Basically, in a nutshell, when we first met, we were both losers.
Broke and in love. How about that?
Yeah.
It took $10 to get there and $10 to get back. So when I got up there, I didn't have any money to like spend to take her out or anything like that. So this hotel in Nashville, it's like a 5-star hotel, Opry Mills Hotel, because you can go in there and walk around. It's like gardens and stuff everywhere, and like it's all lit up and pretty at night. And she had actually suggested it because I didn't know anything about it and had never been. So that became like our hangout place. Because
That's how you know I love him.
At the time,
I love you, honey.
I love you too. At the time.
And this is what happens when you're broken in love.
Yeah, that's what happens. So that's when we started dating, and we would meet up at shows, random shows that I was playing in Nashville.
And basically we did the long distance thing for about a year. One thing you should know is we're also Christian. We are not perfect.
No,
we are not
we're
perfect
not.
Christians, and we are not where we need to be, but thank God we ain't where we used to be, honey. And that was a dark place. When I was in the Navy, I got closer to God.
Right.
And I started taking my faith very seriously. So I was stationed in Pensacola at the time, and he was still here in Tennessee. He was like, I want to come see you this weekend, and I was like, that would have been all right before, but now that I'm, you know, getting closer to God, I don't want to be
I got
I
shut down.
I said you could. It wouldn't have been a big deal, but now that I'm, walking closer to God, I'm stronger in my faith. I don't really feel comfortable with you coming to see me overnight. And he said, okay. He said, well, let's get married. And I said, okay. So that was the...
Looking back on it, it was the best decision, honestly.
So that was our wedding proposal. So 3 days later, he came down. He came down, picked me up. We got dressed in the car on the way to the courthouse. Got married. This is so jank. Went to Walmart, bought our wedding rings. Ratchet.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your wedding rings from Walmart. Are you serious?
We are so redneck.
When you start out,
You're
you got
so hit.
You have to make me ends meet. You know
This is how
you joining
ghetto
two lives
countrified
together.
we are. Anyways,
You're joining
two lives.
Two
together.
Two separate lives, two different backgrounds,
Every
two different.
Every kiss begins with Walmart. We went to IHOP.
Yeah, that was our honeymoon.
I was craving some IHOP.
Yeah,
And so
that was part of our honeymoon. Yeah, so we went straight to IHOP. So shout out to the 9 Knolls because we was keeping it real right after we got married.
You don't love IHOP, and so you spent your honeymoon at IHOP.
That's right.
Bug.
No. Okay. I had to make a decision. Do I get a job and try to look forward to the future with my wife, which I guess we were still engaged at the time whenever I broke it off with the band, or do I keep pursuing the band and just rely on her for income and stuff? And I was like, no, I ain't about to do that. Better go down that road.
That ain't happening.
No, but
That was never gonna happen.
I mean, it would have happened if I would have said it would have.
It would have never happened. Never happened.
It would just took longer to get here.
It would have never happened, okay?
Okay.
I ain't about to support no man for nothing, honey.
Except that she said that we need to get married so I could come and live with her on base. So who's gonna support who?
That was when I was still in the Navy, thank you. Ladies, don't ever support a man. Just to let you know, just don't. Just don't.
Support a man, like, as far as like, hey, I got your back, I'm here for you emotionally and stuff, But like,
Got your back.
a man should take care of his wife, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as income goes.
But
That's
I'm
just the
not
way I look
saying
at it.
I'm not saying that what am I not saying? I'm not saying that like, I think it's wrong to be independent. I think are you women independent? I think being an independent woman is awesome, and I think going out and like working and even being married is hey, I'm not saying it's wrong to be independent and not have a man support you. I mean, I think that's awesome, and more power to you.
Sometimes
woman.
that's probably best, honestly.
Yeah, so I say, if you're both working, that's cool too. Do whatever you want. I'm not saying anything is wrong. I will say that I really do enjoy being a housewife.
Who wouldn't know? I mean, yeah, it's really
I do. A stay-at-home mom. Actually, I like to call it a domestic engineer.
Yeah, it's really a blessing to have her at home because I don't have to worry about babysitter or anything like that. I know that Zion is in good hands because he's with the mom. I mean, there's nobody better than the mom, Just in our situation, it's best for me to go out, make the money, and have her stay at home and take care of the house. Shortly after she had come home from the Navy, we decided to move out. So we got our own apartment, and we was living like the happily married couple life. And some stuff went down, and she called me. And
Hold on.
Or do we want to save that for another video though?
Yeah, we'll save our pregnancy story and having Zion for another video. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The only reason why you guys will watch this channel. Our baby Zion. This is our baby Zion. He's 14 months old and we love him so much. So yeah, this is our family.
Yeah.
Can mommy have a kiss? Please?
Kiss.
Hey!
Thank y'all so much for watching the video, and this is the first of many, and we're gonna try to do more vlogs in the future.
Comment down below. Tell us your story. We want to hear your story. How did you guys meet?
Comment below, let us know what you think about the video, and we'll see you guys later.
See ya. Bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Blow kisses. Mwah. He ain't paying no attention. Ooh.